Yes, you can call me Sashka, Mr. Vasiliev. It is your daughter's name. How lovely. You are shouting your own daughter's name now. Ah, okay. You would fuck Sashka if she would allow it. Yes, Mr. Vasiliev. I've heard that one before. Mostly from politicians. Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm just living up to my national stereotype, as is expected of me. An Eastern European sex worker. I need a plumbing job in the morning, and I will become a human embodiment of my country. Smoking cigarettes, drinking vodka, and shouting kurva mać on every sentence. It'd be much easier than dealing with employers who never believe I have an actual degree and yell at me upon our first encounter. Your English is so good! Well done! Some older men say that to me when they want me to fuck them. Little do they know, being patronised makes my pussy implode. There was this one man who understood that about me. How I hate being patronised. I still dream of him to this day. His strong hands lifting me up. His movements showing desperation to touch every part of my body. His wanting, needing me and my youth, my enthusiasm, my frivolousness. I am an adventure. I am an unknown land. I am a wet fucking daydream and an ego boost. And I love it. Every bit of it. He was a successful painter and the first man to put his hands around my throat. He had a wife and 2 perfect children, ridiculously unhappy. He wanted an affair so bad. He couldn't stand his wife, but he managed to keep her away with a healthy check. He hired me as his PA. I was doing all the boring shit that he couldn't be bothered with. You can guess how quickly it turned into doing all the naughty stuff instead. It sounds like a cliche, but it didn't feel like one, because he never underestimated me. He loved my mind, and he actually listened to my advice. I left some of my best work at his studio. I haven't got it back yet. He still paints me to this day. I know, because I recognise my scars and tits anywhere. But the thing about artsy daddies, when they realise they can talk to you, and I mean really talk to you about their craft and feelings, they fall in love with you. But of course, they don't want that. Because the reason they're in love with you is because you're fun and free of responsibility. But when they start to see you as responsibility, you become just that. Another responsibility, along with the wife and the kids and the car and the career and the mortgage, and what's sexy about that? So I ended it. Before he did. No one wants an affair to turn serious. You know, the thing about affairs with these older men who want to be in control is that we keep them a secret, as if ashamed because they don't go with our feminist agenda. But come on, sometimes we just want to be pushed against the wall and we want both tenderness and roughness, domination and submission, being kissed and being sucked, made love to and being fucked. Older men get that. They can sometimes read female desires better than we do ourselves. You don't get that from boys who learn sex from porn. Come on. Learning sex from porn is like learning life from soap opera TV. Stop thinking it's real and ask your dad for tips, boys. Daddy knows best.